Months after the controversy over the CHOP zone, Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkan announcing she will not run for a second term. Our next guest says that could be bad for Seattle. Jason Rantz joining us now, host of the Jason Rantz Show on KTTH Radio in Seattle. Jason, thanks for being here this morning. So please explain why do you think that this would eventually push the city even further to the left?
Because there's no way with the political environment that we have going in Seattle that any semblance of a moderate Democrat can actually step up and withstand the pressure of the activist crowd. Now, Jenny Durkan was not a shoo-in for re-election, but when you're running as an incumbent, you obviously have a little bit of an edge, and she was still relatively well-liked, maybe not well-respected, but well-liked by some of the silent majority of the Seattle voting base. Now that she's gone, I can't imagine there's going to be any moderate Democrat who's going to want to step up and withstand the pressure coming from the activist community that has been willing to literally go to your home and bully you into submission. What we've been seeing here on the ground is a whole bunch of politicians who are likely going to announce that they're running for mayor, trying to placate the activist class, either making absurd promises to defund the police by 50%, or simply saying, I'm going to hand over my political agenda to the people who have been rioting / peacefully protesting. So the idea that someone's going to willingly put up with the kind of abuse that they would certainly take just seems untenable.
And you go on in this piece, Jason, to write, any mayoral hopeful must now bow to the will of the activist class. If they don't, there is genuine fear that protesters will quite literally show up to their door to bully them into submission. And of course, we're reminded of all of this after this moment back in July with Mayor Durkan. Listen.
We've got 4 blocks in Seattle that you just saw pictures of that is more like a block party atmosphere. It's not an armed takeover.
How long do you think Seattle in those few blocks looks like this?
I don't know. We could have the summer of love.
We're reminded of that moment, and to be corrected, June, when we heard that from the mayor. And wow, did that make headlines, Jason? Final thoughts.
Yeah, summer of love that led to murders, attempted rape, an arson, daily assaults, and vandalism. The fear is that the city is going to go so far to the left that we don't really know what's going to be left of Seattle. This has the makings of Detroit. The context is we have record overdoses, and yet we do heroin injection sites. A surge in homicides, yet we defund the police. We have a pandemic economy, but we institute a payroll tax. So I'm not sure how much further to the left we can actually go, but they're going to sprint to get to that place.
Jason, thanks for joining us this morning. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate it.